last place I want to be is 10:16. Woe to you, O land, when your king is a child and your princes feast in the morning. Your king is a child. In wisdom literature, a child is by definition a fool. There's three kinds of fool in the Bible. There is the young fool, there is the mocking fool, and there's the hardened fool. Everybody starts off life as a young fool. It's simply naive, lack of experience. You do dumb stuff because you don't know any better. A young fool can be corrected. A young fool can be taught. In fact, the whole purpose of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes is aimed at the young fool, so that you can learn these lessons reading about them instead of living through them. A mocking fool, however, is a step beyond that, and that is someone who mocks wisdom, the smart aleck, the smart ass. And then the hardened fool is one step beyond that, and once you get to be a hardened fool, the Bible basically offers no hope for you. So now let's go back. Woe to you, O land, when your king is a child. So a child as a king, in that sense, is not referring to chronological age. It is referring to having elected a fool, a young fool, if you will. And then your princes feast in the morning. So woe to you, O land, when your king is a child, and your princes feast in the morning. Now, what are the princes supposed to be doing? They're supposed to be tempering this stupid king. They're supposed to be educating this fool of a young king. The idea is he's young, he's inexperienced, he's dumb, so the nobility in the land is supposed to be tempering him, educating him, bringing him up, bringing him to wisdom. That's their job. And the whole purpose of the priesthood and the nobility and everybody is they take this young fool and they bring him up and educate him. What's happening here is the princes are not doing that. They are feasting in the morning. What they're doing is they're basically running loose and looting the place. Does that sound familiar to anybody? I'm dead serious. I'm not being snarky here. We have elected a young fool as our king, and our princes are feasting in the morning. They are not reining this guy in and teaching him wisdom like they're supposed to. And so what the proverb here is saying is, woe to that land. When you have a combination of a young king who's a fool and the older aristocracy who isn't doing its job, and instead they take advantage of this foolish young king to enrich themselves, which is to say, to party in the morning. Please consider becoming a sponsor. You can sponsor us for as little as $1 a month. Please visit crimsonthread.com/purpose for an explanation of what we're doing and perhaps to become a sponsor. Thank you.